Adam, good afternoon. Welcome to Malta again. You are from Hungary, and you are the king of the kings, the king of Europe from the Drift Series. You're here for the king of the kings, and so much kings, so many kings and queens is getting to my brain now.
Hey, it's also difficult for us.
It's difficult, but well, the king of Europe. How did you get to be the king of Europe? How did you come here?
Actually, I started my drifting career in 2006, and by that time the drifting as a motorsport was quite a low level, I think all over in Europe. So the drifting was getting more and more popular and more professional, and from year to year we were also getting better and better.
It is very popular in Hungary, I would say. Or around your parts?
It was very popular. It was very popular in Hungary until 2009 and 10. It's still popular, but because of the financial crisis, the increase stopped a bit, or it's not that fast as it was earlier.
All right. Anyway.
And by 2007, I already thought about, okay, I have to go abroad to see myself and my team at an international level.
All right.
So we visited a few of international events.
Okay.
It was like exhibition matches.
Okay.
And I also visited King of Europe. And the atmosphere and organization and everything I liked at King of Europe. So since 2009, I've been racing for King of Europe all season, all over Europe. And during this period, I've been always on the podium, so 6 times on the podium and 3 times on the top of the podium, so we are very happy.
Wow, 5 years there running since 2009.
Yes.
And doing well with this. King of Europe is one of the most prestigious, I would say, drift series there is. Besides the other, there's a lot of drift series, but it's one of the top, I would say.
We can say we have 2, let's say, European series, but King of Europe is the most international. We are traveling to a lot of countries. We have a lot of drivers from many countries. Okay. We have a lot of driving styles. We have a lot of styles of car building. So it's a big mixture, and it's always good experience and great fun to visit foreign countries. And we are trying to have fun and a good time.
Okay, more about you, Adam. How did you start in motorsport? I mean, 2006 was drifting, but you are much younger at one point, like me and everyone else. I mean, was the love for motorsport always there, or did it come gradually, or was it because of your family or whatever?
Unfortunately, it was always there, so I have an expensive childhood, and also during the university I had to work to finance my stupid things. When I was 5, my father bought me a motorcycle, so small, like a pocket bike, and I started to ride motorcycles, and then I went to drive go-karts.
Wow.
And then I make a decision because I did not have time for that, so I chose the motorcycles, and I was driving in Hungary motorcycling, like stunt riding and the time attack.
Wow.
And then it was getting more and more dangerous. I'm happy I'm still alive and I don't have big injuries, but I had some crazy stuff. Yes, so in 2004
That's normal, eh?
Yes, in 2004 I decided, okay, I have to do something else because motorcycling is just too dangerous.
Okay.
And I bought my first BMW.
All right.
And I went to amateur rally racing just to see how it works, and then I realized I really liked the RVD, so I was going always sideways, and I was just having fun, and I did not care about the clock.
The drifting started kicking in.
We did not know it was drifting in 2003 and 4. It was driving for fun. And then also I started to watch the videos on YouTube from Japan. Oh, it's called drifting. Okay, let's see how the rules are. And in 2000...
So they drive sideways like us. So there is a kind of sport which...
Yes, and it's called sport. And
you start discovering, don't you?
Yes, we discovered that this is a motor sport. And then we organized the first drift event in Hungary with all the friends for ourselves.
All right.
To have something official.
Okay.
And this is how it started. And since
that time... So you started among friends first until you got to the first event.
Yes.
You started drifting together and learning.
Yes, 20 of us put 100 euro on the table. Okay, this is our capital, and just organize something.
Like I was talking with Danielle yesterday, drifting is for everybody. until you get to a certain level. I mean, it's an affordable kind of sport. Obviously, when it starts getting to higher levels, a lot of money starts kicking in if you don't build your own cars and stuff like that, which is still expensive to buy.
Yes, I think it's still affordable. One side because of the safety regulations. As long as we don't need that high level of safety regulations, the car can be still cheap. Let's say cheap. Of course, high-level drifting cars are still expensive, but not as expensive as a IRC or a time attack car.
That's right. That's right.
And on the other side, if you are racing against the clock on a rally or on a track, you always have to find something. Okay, I need 0.1 second less. Okay, then I have to invest a lot of money just for the 0.1 second.
Exactly.
In drifting, it's more on the driver. Of course, you need a good car because that's the basic.
But when you find a good setup, it's up to the driver then.
Yes, and it's more on the driver. So it's an affordable.
I know what you're saying. For a little horsepower, it's a lot of money, or for a little.
Yes.
In the rally, it's much different. That is the problem with a lot of motorsport. Drifting, maybe it's more on the driver, isn't it?
Yes, I think.
But you still need a good car.
Yes, I think on a street legal level, which is let's say the second class, but still official motorsport league.
It's fun.
With a 5,000 euro car, you can start it, and, you can have a good result. Of course, then you can invest a lot of money
but then it's up
in
to
the
the
cars.
driver.
But the basic is really cheap, and at least you can see if you have talent for that or if you like it or not. It's a good motorsport, and maybe it's attractive.
All right, Adam Kerenji, King of Europe. Right, we're gonna go to one of your videos on YouTube with you driving, and then we'll be talking to you and George along the program, right?
Okay.
Stay with us. competing with other big guys? I mean, like well-known names. Obviously, to you, it was something different. It was a dream, yes, sort of thing. I mean, there's always a dream when you come to do this sort of things. How was it for you? I mean,
I think when you are there at the start line, you have to focus on that battle and on that 2 minutes to do your best.
Yes.
And it's always good to have a good opponent, because with a good opponent you can have a good battle.
All right.
But you have to focus, I think, on your driving and on your car, if everything is okay, and do a perfect lap. And just switch off the world outside.
All right.
So even if a very big name...
You managed to switch the world off?
Yes, I think so. I'm quite a calm driver, so I'm not nervous.
Okay.
And even if I have a big name besides, I'm just focusing, okay, have a good battle. It's egal, I mean...
Why not? It's a guy like you, it's a car like yours.
Yes, it's physics. I mean, he has a car, I have a car, I have a wheel, I have pedals, and that's all.
Okay, it's up to me now.
Yes.
One of the first riders in the DOTS drift team was Adam Kerenji from Hungary. As a kid, he had fuel in his blood, and drifting for him was the chance to live his dream. Working together pushed both Adam and DOTS, projecting the European drift scene to a whole nother level, and resulted in him claiming 2 King of Europe overall titles. DOTS Tuning Wheels. We live the passion.
He's really good, a great line, great speed, very aggressive. Watching him is a huge, huge pleasure.
I feel like $1 million man.
Yeah, he's cool, he's serious, he's every time concentrated when he's in the race.
I'm walking on the moon. I feel like the best is yet to come. 'Cause
Thinking about the opponents, he's collecting a lot of info and analyze it, and you can see it on the track. He's a really, really smart driver.
I'm too far gone to ever turn back. Your love is gasoline, and I'm looking for a match. You wanted the truth, and I never And if you want some more, all you gotta do is
DOTS Tuning Wheels. We live the passion.
Your car has a particular setup. Even George likes the way your car is built. Talked about a bit about it. Maybe it's better if we hear from you. The specs about your car. What kind of car? Why
think
is
it's
why
one
is
of
it
the
so
most
well balanced?
Yes, I think it's one of the most extreme built cars. This car was built first time in 2008 already, so it's quite an old car. And after 4 years of use without any problem, we rebuilt it in 2012, and since that time it's a supercharged car, so it's boosted. It's a new style of supercharger, so it's not the old one, it's not a long one, it looks exactly like a turbo.
Wow.
And it works exactly like a turbo, with a different boost and everything. But it fits to the same position, and it works well. Also, my engine was put backwards with 40 centimeters, and I'm also sitting 60 centimeters backwards.
Wow. Nearly on the back seat then.
Yes, nearly on the back seat. And my car has a very good weight balance. I think now it's even more 50% on the rear axles, so it has a very good grip.
Great.
We are using low tire pressure and a lot of weight on the rear of the car, so it's quite fast.
Yes, gives you that push.
Yes, and the whole car was made for drifting. So every solution in the car was made to have good angle and good speed. And that was the thinking of the guy who made it for me. Actually, one of my best friends has a profession of building race cars.
All right.
And he was doing my car, and he's doing the maintenance, and he's with me all the events and all the races. So I have a very good support from him.
All right. Great stuff. We'll see your car from tonight, Friday and Saturday and Sunday, obviously all throughout this weekend. And you, how do you think? How do you feel out there? How do you think you're gonna do in this battle, in this extreme battle? Because it's the king of the kings.
Yes, actually, it's totally strange for me, because normally we have been racing earlier for a title or for a result, but this is something for fun.
For fun.
We came here with the team, girlfriends, children, and we would like to spend
It's a better feeling, isn't it?
1 week here in Malta in good weather. We don't have pressure, so it's just going there, driving for fun, and then go home. So it's totally different in the soul.
Something you need more in motorsport, don't you think?
I think it's a very good end of the season. Until now we had pressure, we had to make good performance. Of course, we will do a great show, we will fight against
So I'm sure you're
each
going to
other.
give a great performance.
Yes, but...
Because you got your girlfriends and your wives watching you out there, and you don't want to look a battle in front of them, no?
And there's 10,000 euros.
And there's 10,000 euros, which your girlfriend would love. You're married?
Yes, for sure. No, I have a girlfriend, but she can go to any
You can do the
mall
wedding with
and-
that. With the 10,000, make a big wedding.
Yeah, for sure. But actually, I don't feel any pressure, so it will be driving for fun.
Okay, great stuff. Adam, we'll speak to you in the second part of the program. All right? ħanaraw aktar videos minna ħad Adam. All right, you started from bikes into karting into drifting, and now you've come all the way to the King of Europe, which you've been holding and this title for these last 5 years on the podium. And your future, how do you see your future? Will it always be drifting? Is there any other type of motorsport you'll be looking at?
I think I will keep drifting as long as I can, because this is my passion, and it's very good to relax and to
Too deep
switch
in
off.
you now.
Yes. I was also thinking about, if I would not drift, what would I do? And maybe rallycross. That's a very impressive sport for me. Also, you can fight body to body with the car, full throttle. Just switch off your mind and just push the pedal
It's
to the
another
limit.
contact sport which you can do.
Yes. So that's the only sport I would choose. But I think I will do drifting as long as I can.
Good. And is there any other competition any other serious event which we might be looking at in the near future?
No, I am only racing for King of Europe now. I'm also doing the judging in the street legal in the Queen series. So I think we will cooperate in the next season for sure. Sometimes I'm doing demos in Hungary, in the Hungarian Championship, but that's mostly for the Hungarian audience and for Hungarian fans to meet with them.
Okay.
And to promote my sponsors also in my own country.
Okay.
So I'm racing in King of Europe only.
All right. Thank you. Adam, we'll just go back to watching more of your videos and more music, and we'll be closing up the program with the last clip very soon and talking to you for the last time before the event.
You think that you owe me? You only owe it to yourself. Just another whisper, then chaos still don't pretend. Tell me where do we go? Tell me where do we go wrong? Tell me how long we are gonna, how long we are gonna fall.
the last 3 words from Adam. We left you for the last to close up with the king of Europe. Adam, from here off to the practice, how do you prepare yourself? What do you do the first thing before you start an event like this?
I have a very good team, so I hope they prepared everything for me. Of course, I'm always there with them to help, and I am working together with them, of course. So I think everything is ready, the track is ready, the car is ready. I'm just going there and then testing the track, and hopefully it will be good and we will have a perfect weekend.
Okay, today it's all testing, and tomorrow most of it is testing, and then you start qualifying in the evening, and then when the more, it's all action all the time, but more action tomorrow night, I would say.
Actually, for qualification, we are always trying to be more and more precise. And after qualification, we are trying to focus on the battles, because you have to drive something different style.
Okay.
And
you like battles?
I like both of them.
Do you prefer speed and drifting, or do you prefer enclosed bits? I mean,
proximity is very important, but of course, if there is a very big difference between the two opponents, it's hard to drive in a very close distance to him, especially if you don't know him. In King of Europe, we have a lot of drivers who are driving the same style, so it's okay. But if I meet someone from a foreign country and I don't know his style, sometimes I'm not risking the car and trying to follow him, and then in the last 1-2 corners, I am putting some pressure on him.
All right.
And also on qualification, it's very hard to find the best line and be very precise on the clipping points and to have good angle and also good throttle position and to make a good show for the audience.
All right. Show is one of the most important for the points. Hey, show is important. Everything is important. Thank you again for having you here,
Thank
Adam.
you very much.
Good luck for this weekend, and hope to see you again, maybe in Malta. But having you here is very important for us. I mean, something we just see on videos usually, but you're all here. Anyway, good luck for this
Thank you very
weekend
much.
and enjoy yourself.